a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. Don't miss out.
What a pleasant way to say good afternoon on the wet Friday. As it is often said, Fridays for everybody. But before we go to that, I always give thanks and appreciation to God for His grace and mercy that kept me up to this time to be here and to do what I'm called to do and doing it to the best of my ability whenever the opportunity is afforded me. So thanks and appreciation to Yahweh, Klepo, Nununga, Joso for doing what he has done and continue to do in my life. I know it's troubling out there. The weather is not favorable to some of our friends. Most of our friends, we will be sharing with you footages as well. It's so sad that our friends are going through a very troubling time right now. The flooding situation is getting worse, and there is a need that the relevant authority, we saw the Red Cross getting involved, and they are involved by getting people from their homes while they are engulfed into the flood. The Red Cross is doing exceedingly well. So we say kudos to the Red Cross and all those um, institutions that have gotten involved, yes, because this is not a joke. The little rain that fell, we see a lot of sad photos from the flooding situation in the various communities. But today, as it is Friday, we go social on the afternoon conversation. We'll be talking something very important, because we want to know. A lot of you, you find yourself in relationship. You may not have known that person, who they are, but you just got involved with them from first sight, and at the end of the day, you guys got into a romantic relationship, and you started doing things, and it did not last. The person started to show their ugly ways, and you had to back off. So our question here is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? That's the question, and we'll be getting your views. If you are following us online, Love TV Live on Facebook, you just leave your comments there. If you're listening to the radio, all you need to do, you can call us. We will actually announce the numbers that you can call to be a part. If you do not want to call, but you want to send in a text, your text reaction, we will announce an alternative number where you send in your text reaction, so that, hey, come on, Divine, I think I cannot get into a romantic relationship with somebody who I've already developed friendship with. Yeah, that kind of friendship. Yes, I see that person now as my brother. I see that person now as my sister. So I can get in a romantic relationship with that person. Okay. So you'll be putting forth your points and telling us why. All right. So in between time, we'll also be joined by our own friend and brother, Leon Tass. He based there in the USA. Leon will shortly be joining us to weigh in on the topic. We look forward to having a volunteer female who wants to actually throw in. You can actually hit us up and tell us, hey, I want to form part of this discussion. We will have you giving your own side because we need to get the females' reaction. So to discuss this, I've also invited my own boy that's Jiwler Noriga, alias DJ Notivic. He's here with me. He's live on the screen. He's here with me. We're going to be diving into this social topic. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our commercial commitment first. When we come back, we announce the numbers. Yes, we want to start it quickly. We announce the numbers so that you have your say. Is it best for you to have a friendship with that person before entering a romantic relationship, whatever it is? But let me welcome my colleague first, then we'll go for our commercial commitment. Nariga, what's up, man?
Good evening, Rufus, and
That
good
afternoon
evening.
time, you start rushing, or you let the evening be in it, so your time can yet. You stay in the afternoon.
So, good afternoon to our many listeners and also our viewers to the program Afternoon Conversation. I'd like to say it's a pleasure joining this wonderful and one of the best afternoon talk show program with one of my seniors, Rufus Ivan Khan. It's a pleasure. If you're listening, I'd like to say, invite a special person that have yourself a better and great time together this afternoon.
Yes, he's Noriga. He's always there in the evening hours on the drive time. So the man, man go straight to the evening. He carry out all day. That day alone, though it's winning, but it's long.
Yeah, that's a part.
Oh yeah, everybody got a battle play. Yeah, when you restrain yourself, the ring will restrain you. And you know that.
Certainly.
So you gotta be sensitive enough. You gotta be a soldier. You allow the ring to carry you. Ta-da. Let's get this commercial commitment to be right back. Don't go away.
What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any transaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing that transaction on the most trusted, reliable, and number one mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile Money, da baby, eh?
MTN.
We are looking for change makers in Liberia. Someone working really hard to make an impact in education, health, youth and women empowerment, local tech solutions, and community impact and development. Nominate he or she today to become the next Momo Hero of Change. Visit Luncicell MTN social media pages or website luncicellmtn/Momo Heroes of Change 2024 to nominate your hero. First winner will receive 2 million Liberian dollars. Second winner, 1 million Liberian dollars. And the third winner, 500,000 Liberian dollars. It's the 2024 Momo Heroes of Change, recognizing Liberia's change makers. Liberia, get ready to witness the biggest and greatest sports competition in Liberia. Luncicell MTN, in partnership with the Liberian Football Association, launches the Momo Community Football League. 16 under 17 teams from various communities around Monrovia will be battling every Saturday for a chance to be the king of Monrovia community. The big question is, who will win the 300,000 Liberian dollars cash prize? Communities like Bannersville under 17, Dixville under 17, Chicken Soup Factory under 17, Jacobtown, West Point, PHP Community, Clay Street under 17, Freeport, Lockingtown, St. Paul Bridge, Newcrewtown, Arato Community under 17, and many more will be bringing the best foot forward. All games will be played on Saturday. Come support your community to victory. Let's see who will walk away with a grand prize of 300,000 Liberian dollars. The league starts from May 11, 2024 to June 2024. Follow Luncicell MTN Facebook page on Facebook and Instagram and the Liberia Football Association Facebook page for all the weekly updates. Momo Community League, bringing Liberian football closer to home. What is better than free? Nothing. Free is better than 1%. Doing any transaction with MTN mobile money is free. We pay your fees for you. No more adding extra money when you are sending money to friends and family at any agent point. So, join over 1.2 million Liberians doing that transaction on the most trusted, reliable, and number one mobile money service provider in Liberia, MTN Mobile Money. Dial *156# and start transacting today with MTN Mobile Money. Mobile Money, da baby, eh?
MTN.
Having troubles remembering the plenty codes to dial and activate your favorite bundle on Lone Star Cell MTN? Well, don't you worry anymore because Lone Star Cell MTN has one code for everything. Yes, any bundle you want to subscribe to on Lone Star Cell MTN, just dial *352#. Whether that data bundle, Momo bundle, MTN Prestige, international calling bundles, just anything, dial *352#. That is code for everything. At Lone Star Cell MTN, we put your satisfaction first.
MTN.
Are looking for change makers in Liberia. Someone working really hard to make an impact in education, health, youth and women empowerment, local tech solutions, and community impact and development. Nominate he or she today to become the next Momo Hero of Change. Visit Lunster Cell MTN social media pages or website lunstercellmtn/Momo Heroes of Change 2024 to nominate your hero. First winner will receive $2 million Liberian dollars. Second winner, $1 million Liberian dollars. And the third winner, 500,000 Liberian dollars. It's the 2024 Momo Heroes of Change, recognizing Liberia's change makers.
MTN.
Okay. MTN is the very best, so you can advertise your goods and services with us. We are online, loveradioonline.com. Follow us and let's do what we can do in there, promoting your goods and services right here, getting those goods off your shelf and getting people to know your services you provide is what we do right here. So, welcome. If you just joined us, it's the Afternoon Conversation, 14 minutes down 2. We go social today, though it's raining cats and dogs out there, but we go social today to talk about these social issues that matters. These are things that tend to creep in our relationship, and at the end of the day, we see the relationship going apart, all because we did not say, there's a song, you did not take time to know me, yes. You did not take your time to know me. Yeah, so you did not take a time to know her. You just got into her. You did not take a time to know him. You just got into him. And at the final analysis, the both of you have gone to bed, have fun, and the person don't care about you any longer. They don't want to show that concern. They won't show when they were, trying to get around. So our question here to the folks is very simple. So we say, is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? So what's your take, Noriga? What's your take on it?
The first thing here, Divine, there are so many things, positive and negative impact when it comes to any topic on a discussion. But when it comes to this particular issue, I would love to take the side wherein it's always good to get to know someone before getting into them. Because there is a saying that says that relationship or friendship come with a family line. So if today Mr. Connie is my friend, it left with me to make him be my family. It also left with me to make him to also work as a friend as well. That's the reason people saying my brother and friend. So it means that yes, that person is a friend, but that person can move from that level to another level based on the way in which the both of you guys have worked. But when it comes to the issue of relationship matters, and this has to do with one of our major challenges we do have within our present dispensation in Liberia, wherein we just go in for something and we do not want to identify as to whether what we find ourselves in, if it is good for us or bad for us. But the first thing says that friendship allows people to get to know someone for who they truly are. Because if Divine is my friend, I am going to walk to him and say anything I want to say because he is my friend. So those reality about him, those factual information about him, he will be telling me those things in a joking way. But if this person is someone who I'm in a relationship with, I'm not going to be easily open to them. Why? Because I do not want for that particular individual to get away. So I will try to fake life that I'm not this person, but I want to be this person. But once that individual who you have already gotten a relationship or friendship with before getting into a relationship with, you get to know that particular individual. Building a friendship gives people time to get to know someone in a range of different situations. Trust, companionship, and easy communication gained through friendships are pillars of intimate long-term relationship. So yes, this person is my friend, but do I know this person? Do I know what they love? Do I know what they do not love? Do I know how can I get along with them? Do I know how I can easily identify what are those things they love, what are those things they don't love? You cannot find yourself in a relationship and your wife or husband is having, or your serious girlfriend or boyfriend, I was usually saying abroad, is having maybe a special occasion, and you there asking the person, can you tell me what you need? But when you're that person reach the level of friendship, you will know that person needs and you know that person wants. So even for that special day, when you give it them something, they will actually appreciate it. So I think being a friend before entering a relationship is one of the cardinal point to a successful relationship. Because in marriage, they says that it's good to get married to your best friend.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's good to get married to your best friend. So you take the side of getting a casual friendship with the person before developing a romantic relationship.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's my side.
That's your own view about it. So
Yeah.
if you're out there, you want to weigh in, you are following us online, loveradioonline.com. If you're outside of Liberia, you can just chip in. If you're also here wanting to weigh in and you're listening to the radio, Love FM 105.1, or you can go on Facebook, Love TV Live. Leave your comments there and we'll read them out for you. Or better still, let me announce an alternative number where you can send text to. Yes, on this topic, you can send your text to 0770 Yes, 0770 is intended for text messages on this topic. Is it advisable for you to have a friendship before getting into a romantic relationship with a person, or you just get into the relationship, the romantic relationship, then later on you can develop the friendship? But let's understand, Noriga, there are people we've come across, you and I, one with the other, we've come across people of this kind, right? Where
Certainly.
someone will tell you, I cannot get so close to you, and at the end of the day, I
Our
get into a romantic relationship.
relationship.
I see you as a brother now. I see you as a friend. I see you as my own.
Yeah.
And getting in the relationship is something that I cannot really take, man. So let's just be friends. Let's just be brothers and sisters. When that come across you, what would be your response? Yeah, because you have people of that kind.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
Friendly speaking, what you're saying is a fact. They'll tell you that I've already made you to understand who I am. I cannot dive into a relationship with you.
Yeah. So for you to call, you can call these numbers: 0887 105 105, 0778 665 We need female participation as well. Yes, we need the female to comment. We need the female to call and give them, because they are also
Yeah.
another side of the coin. Because
Sure.
a female will say, I need to know this guy for myself. But mind you, there are good and bad side of this whole thing. Understand that the way in which I will interact with you as a friend
Yeah,
may
yeah.
be different from a romantic relationship with you.
Certainly.
I may act so decent and nice when we are just casual,
Mm-hmm.
but my love language is different. So when we get into a romantic relationship, my attitude also change. It gets different.
It just
So it's different from my being just a friend to you
yeah.
and
Coming as
coming as a relationship or having a relationship.
so it with what you just said it all. It's sent to everyone one thing. If this individual is coming, this person having their objective, the person having their aim and their purpose for that particular stuff.
Mhm.
So if I'm coming in for a relationship and decide to use a friendship line, I'll be coming maybe either by being real or by being fake. If I've gotten to know who the kind of individual I'm going to get in connected with, get in connection with. So if this girl is someone who love things, or is this girl is someone who love to keep very mute in doing her stuff, very responsible in doing her stuff, as I may place it, she may want to be very careful. So because I'm having a different motive, I may go different way. But what you just said is the truth. Wherein people say, "Oh, I do not want to get to know you better, then later fall in relationship with you," and that's the bad part. If you see most marriages breaking today is because the two parties that are working together become one do not understand what the both of them stand for. Because if you know me and I know you, you know those things I love, those things I don't like, and we start to work together, it will be good. But friendly speaking in Liberia, I may not know about other area. In Liberia, no girl will love to be friendly with you and want to have something very serious going on with you. But guess the bad side. That particular individual you do not want to have relationship with, whenever you and your serious partner have issue, that's the person you go to go discuss that, "Oh, yesterday we thought this to me, oh, he did it one to me, oh," and that person is the one who is consoling you. At the end result, that person apparently understand all your trick and stuff. They can easily go in your life and do anything they want to do and walk out. Because you already told the person, "I cannot love you, I cannot this and that." So that person not going to get any good advice when it comes to Rufus. But I told you, I said that guy is not good. I told you, I said that guy is not good. Why you still, going around?
But it is interesting though. You may have a crush on somebody,
Yeah.
right? You may have a crush on somebody, and from there, the both of you become friends.
Yeah.
And while in the friendship, she has a mind for just a casual friendship, but you have an intent.
Yes.
Your intent here is to have access to her.
Yeah.
Why you have the access, the next thing you pushing forth is a relationship.
Yeah.
But she have no knowledge about that. So all her personal thing, like you raise it, all her personal thing, all his personal things, he tells you it, seeking that counsel, wanting to hear what would be your response or your law of advice to him or her. But not knowing you have an intent.
Yeah.
You're crushing that person, but you don't know how to place it in the face of the person to tell the person, "My man, let me tell you, actually, I like you."
Yeah.
And in our society, Liberia, it's so hard now for a female to just come out to tell you, say, "I like you." But you must be a soldier to understand
language.
the language. There are ways in which that female will come around. A male will look at a female and tell her, say, he loves her. He wants a relationship with her. But for a female to do, just very few of them, right?
Yeah.
And the war is evolving now, so the number is increasing. So a female will, "My man, Jay, I like you. I want us to have something doing." And you understand? Sometimes somebody will say, "Look, I like you," just for a one night stand. And you understand? But now, our question here to you folks is very simple, and we want to have your say on it. Is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? That's the question. So you can leave your comments if you are following the live feed. Just leave your comments. We will read them out. We highlight them right here on the live feed. So if you want to call 0778 665073, 0887 105 105, those are the numbers to call. And for the text reaction, if you want to form part of this discussion via text, you don't want to be, you want to form part of the discussion, all you need to do is to text me on this number 0770-378-566, and we'll read your text reaction relative to the topic. Is it advisable to have a friendship before relationship? So let's go to the line and see if we can take calls. Let's see if we can take calls from the line. This person. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you, sir? What's your name and join us from where?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay, and you?
I'm wonderful. We are wonderful in here. What's your name?
Yeah. I'm just Leroy into Fresh.
Okay,
Calling
Leroy.
from Johnson, Post Center.
Okay, Leroy, that's the topic for us. You've been listening, right?
Yeah, I've been listening.
So,
I love the topic on our discussion. I really love the topic.
so what's your take? What's your take?
My take is that sometimes it becomes unnecessary having friendship before trying to approach a person. Maybe when you have extra feelings or everything. Yeah, because what makes it that way is that most of the girls If they really used to you and you want to go into them, they will say, "But I have the feeling like my brother. I think like my brother." And I always that what they always talk. So me, I just let it go straight.
So
Once you see it, you go straight.
you get into the romantic form before developing the friendship, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All right. All right.
yeah.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for your participation. Today is Friday. How's the vibe of your Friday?
Oh, the rain spotted already, so I don't have anything doing.
Oh, you
Let
both
me know. Yeah,
you are victim of the flood.
yeah, yeah. I'm a victim. In my area, Johnsonville.
Yeah,
So
man.
Central
So bad.
area.
You're sorry, man. Okay, bro. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too.
Yeah, so you can pull for your calls on 0778 0887 That's 0887 0778 are the numbers to call and weigh in. Tell us your own point about this whole topic. Yeah. And for those of you who want to just send in your text reaction, let's get back to the line and talk to this person.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? What's your name?
I'm okay, money, this party.
And you call from where?
Calling from real life telephone.
Okay, ma, let's hear you. Um, what's your take on the whole topic? Oh, she call. You see, females. I know. Yeah, because these are the people we really want to get, their views. Because you and I, we are gentlemen,
Yeah.
and we can say, okay, I just want to take this side. But the female have their own feelings. They have their own reaction to these things. Most especially, you won't have a female. A male will give in.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
A male will definitely give into a woman after that friendship.
Yeah.
He will give into that woman. Oh yeah, because he feels that this is somebody that he can roll with. He been admiring, and if even he never had an admiration, but there's something for men to just resist a woman is difficult, but a woman can resist a man. There's something that she can maintain. Yeah, she can resist a man to the fullest.
In this particular topic we're discussing, you get to realize that most women will not play score. And the reason I will say this, and if a lady is listening, you can also place your call so we can discuss the issue. Why? Because this is one of the issues that is centered around most ladies within Liberia. Most of the ladies will always tell you that I do not want to do this. They do
Let us
not.
not just limit it to only Liberia. Even outside of Liberia, you have women, Liberian women,
Yeah, yeah.
outside of Liberia who still maintain the mentality from here. That my man, Jay, me and you now, brother and sister. Now, again, let me tell you, before I could get married, we had our own ups and downs, relationship from one relationship other to the other. I had a friend, I had a crush on this person, and we became close. All of a sudden, my intention was not to get too much into this kind of friendship, but she was looking at it from a different perspective where she needed that brother who
Yeah.
that brotherly love. She needed that concern. I said, but my well, let me tell you, the whole thing, that brother thing, me and you, for everything I'm talking about the brother. I said, no, I need a relationship, with you, until she said, look, Divine, come on, you my brother now. Yeah, you know how many years we're in school, we did things in common, we said it, that you can look at me, you say, you want me? Che, different you got your feel. And we laugh about it, and she was persistent with her statement and her point until myself too, I got weekend, we became friends, and at the end of the day, when she's out of the country now, when she heard that I got married, she said, wow, Divine, that's good. That's a very good one. So we have Muku Oluma Agu, the woman is my partner, so she's gonna join us. We always fitting in. Muku is there in the USA. Muku, what's up?
Hey, good morning, Rufus. Why did you call me
Uh,
here? I'm like,
uh,
Rufus. I said, why did you call me here?
because I know your strength when it comes to these social issues.
So what's going on? I was
Well,
not following you. Somebody's echoing.
yeah, okay, that's I think they are good.
I'm getting a feedback, yeah.
Is it okay now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not really,
So
but that's okay. What's up?
yeah, we good. We good here. So this is what we are talking about, right?
I'm sorry, guys.
Um,
I'm looking so rough. I just got home from work.
yeah, you good. You looking good, but
Mhm.
this is something we discuss and we want to know, especially from you, the female. Is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? That's the question we pose into our folks.
Well, not really. Not really, because I don't even know what to say, start from, but not really. You don't have to be friends in order to establish an intimate relationship. And I don't think it's really necessary. And I wouldn't want to do that. Because if you become my friend and we get close, I wouldn't want to date you. Because if I have a close boyfriend, just a boyfriend now, not, you know,
Not romantic.
and you pretty much know all my secrets that I talk to, I wouldn't take that. I would just prefer to meet somebody who wants to have an intimate relationship with me and we get to know each other and then we build that relationship. But I wouldn't want you to be my friend and then we start dating. No. I wouldn't have that feelings for you. I would not. I would not have that feelings like, okay, yes, we can establish something. For me, I would just look at you like my brother. That's it. Yeah. Are you guys there? Hmm. The network, right? I think I should go off and come back, okay? If you can
Okay.
hear
So
me.
yeah, we hearing you now. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I would just look at you like my brother. Yes.
Also,
I would just look at you like a close friend and brother, but I would never look at you like I can sleep with this person. I can have an intimate relationship. I had a friend like that
Okay.
in Liberia when I was in school. I went to BW Harris. So we were very close. He would tell me about his girlfriend in Cathedral. And then at that time I would tell him about my boyfriend in St. Patrick's. And we just had built that relationship like sisters and brothers. But then later on, I think he had that thing and it just killed me. It just killed everything in me for him. I started to hate him, yeah. So I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so there was a question that I
Mm-hmm.
did pose to you,
Mm-hmm.
and the question is why will you not want to have a friendship prior to the relationship? Why?
Because I said that earlier. I said that if we build our relationship like brothers and sisters, so let's take for example now, Rufus not married. I'm not married, right?
Okay.
Rufus and myself, we are very close. We are friends. We talk. There are things that I have said to Rufus about my relationship and Rufus' relationship in the past that I was pretty much involved with.
Okay.
Nigerian message to you, get. So now it's like Rufus looking at me. I look at Rufus like my little brother now. Because we talk, about my relationships, about a lot. Even when I'm going through something, I'm calling Rufus, and we talk about it. And then it's like Rufus coming to me and telling me this. No way. That feelings is not there, like an intimate partner. I just cannot build that chemistry or I can do it. I
Okay.
can't do
So
it.
my next point to you before you come in.
Mm.
Most of the time I hear ladies saying that I would love to marry my friend.
So I will say to you, what's your name again? I'm not seeing you on the screen.
He's Noriga.
What?
Noriga.
That's my name.
Oh, Koriga. Okay, listen to me. When people say, from my point of view and what I think, and interpretation for that, when people say, I want to marry my best friend, I want to marry my good friend. First of all, if you and somebody start talking and that chemistry is there, and you want to establish an intimate relationship,
Okay.
you get close, you get to know each other, communication, open up to each other. and you become friends, not friends like casual friends, but close. So then that's your best friend, a husband, a boyfriend, or significant other that you will be free to talk to about everything. So that's why when you're building an intimate relationship, number one, the communication.
Okay.
Number two, spending time together to know each other real, real good. Do you get? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, or that's when somebody married somebody or dating somebody, they will tell you, that's my best friend. Because they can talk to that person at any time. They can say anything to each other. They can have a conversation. They can disagree to agree. That's when a lot of people say, I've married my best friend. That this guy is there for me. And this guy will say, yes, I married my best friend. It's not because of establishing a casual relationship and going into a intimate relationship. No, let me learn. That's what I think.
Okay. So let's get this person just wrote and said the Starly F Mountain. Me
Mhm.
is okay. Charlie Martin said, me is okay to start a relationship before
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
My friends that do know about my secret will also get close to my partner.
yeah, check your stuff.
Okay. So when my friends get close to my partner, then what become of me if my friends get close to my partner? Actually, the secret that I think I was hiding or that I was inheriting may easily be identified. And if that secret is identified, then how am I going to work it out? I will easily be having that problem that I am refusing to be,
To work on.
yeah, to work on. So if it happens like that, it's not easily going to work out for me.
Okay, we just been joined by Mr. Leon Tass. He's also
Hey,
the yes.
Leon, is that
Leon,
you?
what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm good. Hi, Rufus, and hi, Mugu. How are you guys doing?
We okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good here. Leon, I there. It's your feet. What's your take?
The topic is a very interesting one, but I think for me, I think I've gotten an expert opinion from the big sister in studio.
Mhm. And you
you,
agree what you stay in agreement, right?
yes, I'm in agreement. I don't think is the best decision to befriend a person for a long time before you start a relationship. If you want a relationship, you go for it. I know there are cases where when we want a relationship, we after the girls. Some of us are not bold enough, so we try to get close, become friends, and then women have this space where they usually put guys in when they're not interested. It's called a friend zone. So
If she put you in the friend zone, forget it. You ain't coming from there. And the day you make mistake, you can't outside from friend zone. Trust me, you ruin everything. Whatever friendship, whatever relationship you guys have with with just damage. Okay, yeah, but I don't think it's advisable to start friendship before a relationship. Yeah, because people will confide things into you from that angle, as a friend. When you
Yes,
guys be,
that's what Ali said here. Uh,
yeah,
your
when you guys
weakness, the person's weaknesses and that strength, you already know it. So when we get in relationship now, that you can use it against me. Because you
exactly.
know, this is the kind of thing I love because I will explain to you. But what the guy taking me to be, he know that I'm this kind of person. I can move this way, I can move that way.
True.
That means you can be in relationship. Forget it. You already know the secret. So
You
you
may
And
already
you may
know.
and
already know
and
everything.
and another thing, Rufus. Another thing is that so you know I have feelings for you, and then when you start to mess around, you'll be like, "But she's just my friend." So why is she acting like that? Knowing very well you guys are establishing relationship. So it's like everybody surrounding you or around you know that you guys are just friends or good friends. And when you start to date and you got a woman who eyes, let me start with a woman first. If you got a woman who eyes out there and a man who eyes out there. So the moment I see you with somebody and go talk to them, I thought you guys were just friends. Then you put me in a what his name Leon said. You put me in that friend position. Then you put me in a what Naja Megan say talking stage.
Talking stage.
You know.
But
So
there's a song that says, "We started our friends and something happened inside." We can start our friends and something happened.
Honestly, I don't think it's impossible. There are thousands of marriages out here or out there where the people both started as friends.
Okay.
Sometimes people can start as friends without any like romantic interest from the beginning. I share my issues with her. She shared hers with me. We talk to each other about things, and then later on, it can spark into something.
So
So I
now
don't think we're saying it's coming in.
I have a point. If the both of you, you and that female, get together, I do not think you guys should be hiding something. So why is so special about her that you're not going to know, and why is so special about you that she's not going to know? In case a person get to know in the in the long term, what do you think they're going to have impact on the relationship?
for me, I prefer to get to know your weakness while we have established an intimate relationship.
But that's the same weakness you're escaping.
No, I'm not escaping it because I don't want to use your weakness against you, and you don't want to use my weakness against me. I would prefer we be together and learn each other as we grow
Okay.
in the relationship. I don't want to know you. I don't want to know your capability.
So
So you got what I'm saying?
yeah, I'm
I want us
understanding.
to grow together. I want us to learn each other weakness together. Because even if me and you friend and we're not dating, there are certain things you wouldn't even know about me when we start dating.
Yeah.
And there are certain things I would do in pretending.
Yeah.
Do you got what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm understanding your
I
point.
will pretend to you. I would be like, okay, I know who Tio is, I know who Rufus is, so I know what to do. I know what pushes his button, I know what made him mad. So I will stay, away from it. And that's not right. I want to know as we grow together in relationship, I want to know what turns you on. I want to know what makes you mad. I want to know what you stand for and what you done. You understand? There's nobody that goes into relationship or marriage that will say, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
I
we
will be
hear you.
right back. I'm getting a call. Somebody's supposed to come and pick up a
Okay.
shipment for me to send to Nigeria. I'll be right back, okay?
Uh, uh.
So that's it. She said it that's her own, like Leon said, you also go inside with what she said. But when it comes to relationship building, there are a lot more we can talk about. Wow.
Nothing is important.
Your weakness and strength. But now, in
Building a
building a
relationship,
relationship,
let's
no, we go. In building a relationship, you need to know those things. What makes the person angry, and what makes the person happy.
It's very good.
The weakness of that person, because if I don't know your weaknesses, how do I cope with the whole process? I must know your weakness and I must know your strength. So where your weaknesses lies, I won't temper around it. If I want to mess with you, is when I go for your weakness and temper around it. But I know your strength is in this vein. And for every time we are in your strength zone, we find happiness. But when we turn to your weakness, it becomes a problem for the both of us. I would never want to temper most, especially when you have that kind of feelings for the person, and you never, even in friendship. You are out here now. We are friends. We are colleagues, right? There are things that I won't love for you to do. So when you get yourself doing it, you turn us off. Yes, it will take us time to reconnect. That's how relationship is. Like Leon said it. Come on, you know what I mean? When a person know your weak point, when especially you're in relationship.
But whatsoever thing you do, just what Leon is saying, right? Leon, whatsoever thing you do, someone just has to identify your weakness. I think the essence of two people getting together is to just build one another. But you cannot hide your weakness from nobody. If
But
Leon is my friend, you want to use my weakness against me, I do not think he wants us to be cool.
no, no, that is not the point. The point is not the reason we're being friends is for me to know your weakness or not. We are friends initially. There is a certain way we do with each other. There is a certain way we operate. When we become partner, things change.
Yeah, there'll be limitation.
There will be limitation. There is a way your friend will talk to you, your partner will not talk to you like that.
Mm-mm.
So all of those things you have to consider. Now, if you accepted the friendship with the mindset that I wanted to turn to relationship later, you make the relationship weaker. If it will even happen. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There are times it can happen where people become friends, they know about each other, they talk to each other, and then they're like, let's just make it happen. And
Okay.
it will work. It's
Yeah,
not
it's on a
impossible.
very low scale. It's on a very low scale.
But it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. It's
Uh-huh.
on a very low scale, but it's not impossible. Well,
But that plan, I don't think it's something to plan to say, okay, let's be friends, and then we try being friends. The moment the other person realizes that, okay, we starting the friendship, that I think in a Christian setting is called dating
yeah,
or courtshiping. The two of us, we are aware that this is the expected outcome. So we will work in accordance to that, as compared to I don't know where we're trying to go. We just on it until later on somebody come out and say, look, my intention was for this. Then it's like,
So
you
let's
ruin my
hear.
trust.
Yeah, let's have one of the folks listening. 0887 We have the time talking about relationship. Today is Fridays for everybody, and we thought it wise to do away with politics and delve into things that matters to our day-to-day activities. The question is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? That's the question. Let's get to the line and take this person. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
We wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Yeah, God, thank you, man. I hope you guys are hearing me clearly. I'm using earpiece.
We're getting you clear.
All right. Thank you for the talking point this afternoon. Um, it's just I have a dissenting view. I totally disagree with every one of you this studio there.
So what's your name first? What's your name?
Well, Erasmus. I'm Erasmus Quijo. I'm in Broville.
Okay.
And that's what I'm calling from.
Okay, let's hear you. Get your dissenting view.
Well, I think it's very necessary that you get married to someone in you that have close relations, that have close friendship or close relationship. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why a girl will accept to love to a guy or to marry to a guy and vice versa is because she gets to know something about him that she's convinced of or that he convinced of that will make the both of them to agree to marry each other or to love to one another. You see, you cannot go out there to see anyone in the street and just say, I want you and the person agree, or I want to marry to you and the person agree. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. And so what we normally do is you have to come close to the person. You have to befriend the person. That thing that one of your colleagues was talking about called dating or courtship, that is the purpose of it. You will not just get married to somebody you don't know. So if you had relationship in the past, well, a casual relationship in the past, then it means it serves the purpose. It means both of you knew one another, you knew something about one another. And another thing that I disagree with is to think that the both of you got secrets. All right, maybe in your casual friendship, you got to know that this guy have 2-3 boyfriend, or this guy have 2-3 girlfriend. Two things is involved right here. Number one, people can be in those kind of situation having more than one boyfriend or more than one girlfriend because they don't believe that someone is out there that is ready to accept them as they are or to marry to them. But as soon as they can just find one person say, look, the way you look, the way you are, I mean, I just like you. I know that we can work together, we can build a strong relationship. That person will change. I agree people have some bad parts, but they have changed over the years. All right? So that secret thing, I mean, this is just one of the things I see about it. And another thing I see about it is that there are some people in their culture friendship, they got to know each other very deeply, positively. Maybe in our culture friendship, I got to know that your mother is a very powerful praying person. Your brothers are very serious. All of your sisters are doing well in high school, in college, in university. You are very focused, person. You don't believe in, disrespecting older people. All right, you are trustworthy. These are some of the things that people got to know about. One another is not, and those things are not secret. It's open.
So my question here is for your point you are preferring, is advisable to get intimate with that person relative to knowing them in the friendship before bringing out your proposal?
To get intimate with the person before bringing out proposal?
Yeah, like for instance, what I'm driving at is that
certain point, the person say, well, I think let me get this cat out of the bag. Look, I really love you. I think we can be good husband and wife based on what I have access, all the things that I got to know about you over the pure 1 year, 2 years, for example, 3 years. I say, I think we can make a very good relationship. Such a girl should not say, well, we've been casual friends for a very long time, so I don't really think so. I think, I can see it. I can see it. The best person to marry to is the person who you know, the person who knows you, the person who likes you, the person who you like. And all those things come when you work with the person for some time. You become casual friends for some time. And you grow up together. But you don't see it that way, and you believe that it's so demeaning, it will be so shameful. Therefore, let me just go the other way around to find somebody who and I don't have casual relationship or casual friendship for a very long time. But don't see it this way again. In this case, that girl, for example, is not just going to just get into that ball, because even though they never had casual friendship for a very long time, but she's not just going to get into him. All right, she's going to observe him for some time. She will be visiting him. He will be visiting her. She will be asking friends who this guy, what is like, what are the things that he really detests, who are his friends, who are those that he fears, and at a certain point in time when she's convenient, she will not marry to that particular guy, or she's going to start loving to that guy. And that is the exact same thing that casual friendship does. All right, you got to
So
know
let
the
me ask a
person.
question.
Go ahead, Leah.
Is friendship and dating the same thing?
Leah is asking a question. Is friendship and dating the same?
Friendship and dating, there are some similarities and there are some dissimilarities. The similarity in friendship and dating is that the both of you will be friends. In dating, there's friendship. In friendship, there's friendship. Let me just say it like that. All right, the both of you will have to be friends. You know the person, you know where they live, or you know some of the friends that person has. You know the person, one or two of their brothers, or the one, out of one of his parents, and vice versa. All right, that friendship. In dating, you will also know the exact same thing. All right. And that is the problem for which people go into dating. People who are not friends,
So
they need to get
meaning they are
together
the
to
same.
know one another better, to become friends. You see what I'm talking about?
Okay.
The
Leah, you
question
answer a
is,
question?
no, are they the same? No or
He
yes?
said,
If they are the same, why? You just explained. So are you saying they're the same?
it, Leah is asking as to whether the two, since you finished giving your explanation, whether the two are the same.
There are some similarity and there are some similarity. I just gave you the similarity. The
Okay, what are they?
similarity is dating has an object. The object is I want to love to you or I want to marry to you. But casual friends, people that become casual friends out from school, out in the church, out in the community, all right, because they see one another, they live closer to one another, they go to work to the same place, they go to church to the same place, all right, they're doing courses together, they know some friends that they all visit together, they're working together, just like a friendship. But for dating, you go into the friendship because you want to marry to the person, or you want to love the person, just something like that. All right, and I
So
don't see anything wrong with that.
so
People
do you
can be very
behave
close friends
do you
so that
behave the same
they
way
know one another,
in the two relationship?
before you get married to the person, because this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with tomorrow. All right, you've got to know something about them.
I was
All
asking, do
right,
you behave the same way
my man, this
in the
thing is
two?
very clear. You cannot marry anyone who you don't know anything about.
So Leah
If
is,
you don't know anything about that person and you met them yesterday, you have to befriend the person, and that's the friendship aspect there.
Leah is asking, in the two, your attitude, the output, will it be the same, or there are some level of tolerance that you got to put up in
the other one, and the other one you come up as you are.
I, 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 I understand the question, beautiful question. But here's my response. All right, I agree. There are people who have their heart, people who have certain things. People have certain things. Okay, just because you want to marry to this girl and you like her so much, you don't want her to disappoint you, so you have certain attitude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you put it deep into your blood, deep into your bones. All right, so as you marry to the person, then the certain attitudes start to come out. But I believe that people must be open. So yes, the attitude must be the same. Your attitude must be the same, even though in dating you want to marry to somebody and you all start having sex together, you all start bonding children together and so forth. All right. Any casual friendship, maybe you're going to be rolling, know everything about each other and just helping one another, if the need be. But the attitude must be the same. All right. Don't hide anything. In casual friendship, don't hide anything. Be yourself.
So
Bring
so
out
let's
your
let's
best.
be realistic.
All right.
Let's be
And
realistic. You've
don't
spoken
hide
a
anything.
lot.
Bring out your best because
Let's be
I can't
realistic.
see it and accept it. All right.
You
All
you
right.
you
All
you can
right.
exhibit.
Accept it. I
Hello.
heard you. I was saying you bring out your best. I believe that the attitude must be the same. And don't forget, I also tell you that there are some people who have their habits, have their attitudes because they want to accomplish something, then they put out a bad attitude outside, and so forth. I don't think that it's right. I
Okay.
believe that people must bring out their best, whether in casual friendship or other in courtship, bring out your best. All right, so that you can enjoy the relationship, whether casual relationship or you know
Thank,
intimate
thank
relationship.
you so much for your expertise. We appreciate it so highly.
You are welcome, my brother. Thank you so much.
Rufus, let's be realistic. The, there is nowhere the attitude in a friendship is the same as the attitude in dating,
I
because
agree with you. I agree with you.
there are two different end goals.
Mm-hmm.
So if he says they are the same or you have the same attitude, he's not being realistic. We understand that if you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, they must know you. You must know them.
Sure.
Something he mentioned initially. The reason you will fall in love with a person is because of a selfish reason. Something about them that got you attracted to them.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be something about you that will get the person also attracted to you.
Yeah.
Now, the two of you will go into the relationship because of those things.
Mm.
Friendship,
Uh,
you could see someone today,
uh-huh.
you don't like anything about them. And maybe a situation can cause you to be around each other and you can hang out.
Yeah.
You see? You can do things out of influence that you usually don't do. You don't care. That person is a friend. You can show the worst behavior in you. It's still not much of a problem.
And there are things you're gonna do in a casual relationship you will never do in a intimate relationship.
Exactly.
If you have a casual friend, will you undress yourself in front of him or
So,
her?
so, you got some friend in it out.
No, you won't. No, not like that.
You have already taken a person as your brother.
Even
Yeah.
your brother, you're not supposed to undress yourself in
You're
front of
not
your
supposed
brother.
to, even your child, you're not supposed to undress yourself in front of your children, but are guilty.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
it happens.
Hey,
But
yeah, it was a
you
modern day now. The
you
modern
you
day.
undressing yourself in front of a friend that is a brother to you wouldn't be the same kind of undressing when you are undressing in front of a fiance or husband. Tell you
I tell
something.
you a
Things,
story,
yeah.
right? I tell you a story. There was this female when we were growing up. We were in school, right? And this female, she became a very close friend of mine. This girl, she was more or less fearless. She doesn't care. you'll be in a place while you're seated, lecturing and something like that, and she's going to the bathroom. She goes there as she was born,
Yeah.
come up, pass in front of
You
her.
call a birthday suit.
Yes, she doesn't care. So when you brought it up, it clicked to my mind. She never had that mind to say, oh, and let me put on. No, just should get in the air, on the earth. She can pass it for you.
So why do you think she will go that way?
Well, she doesn't care. She feels that it's just a casual thing. Nobody have that interest in going to bed with her and so forth.
Yeah, it's not that she doesn't care, but she trusts that you're not thinking that way. So she feels comfortable around you because like he would not, he would not think anywhere different. If she realized that all along you've been looking at her the other way, do you think she feels safe around you anymore?
No,
No,
she
she
doesn't.
won't.
She won't. And that's just the point. That's how simple it is.
Yeah, let get. I think he's back on the line again. Let's hear him. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a female this time around. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Patty. I come from my finish.
Okay, Early, let's hear you.
Last year, I thought you were saying if you want to have a child with a person, once I'm a woman to you. Because me being catch up friend, saying at the end of the year, I'm a secret name for you. Then at the end of the year, when you will be looking at the like, what's my brother? Well, I think I'm a secret to you. That is anything you want me. Because I think I have to do it before me. But we're still in school. But
Hey man, I hope you come true. The ministry finio. Yeah, they get coming out of the real story. See,
The
experience.
homonastic, yeah.
Yeah, she got a full experience, yeah, man. I wish I.
No, but what she's saying is really, really right though. Because I don't
Yeah.
think if I was like, during my young days, my Muku days, and I show you all my lay yodi yodi there, the matter of fact, you will know my secret when I leave in the house, you wouldn't even trust me.
Yeah.
You won't trust me? You say, because I know you. I know what you're capable of doing. You know my capability. No. I want us to get to know each other. I want to know you, grow together. Do you know that people can meet, husband and wife can meet, never met before, never got had an intimate relationship, but they get married and they're still married today? They're married for so many years.
Yeah. Let's
So
take this
you don't
caller.
really have to be friends.
Hello.
Yes, my brother, this is Erasmus again from Brookville. I I think I'm getting something different.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, from the beautiful girl there. What we are talking about is a casual relationship versus uh,
Getting
uh, uh,
romantic.
uh, versus this dating relationship. We are not talking about casual relationship versus intimate relationship. So the casual relationship, there is no relationship, no having sexual feelings that is not there, and the dating relationship, intercourse is also not going on. All right, and that is how I'm seeing this thing. All right, so uh, the very the when you talk about undressing yourself, I mean it's completely out of the debate. You can undress yourself to a casual friend. What are you communicating? All right, and I didn't talk about that because I know that is not what we are talking about. You don't also undress yourself to somebody that you're dating. All right? Or
Yeah, but
somebody that
the
is going to
topic
marry
is,
you.
should we be casual
You don't
friends
also
before
Yes.
we?
in front of that person.
Yes, what we are discussing. Specifically, we want to know as to whether we can, it is advisable that we have friendship before entering into romantic relationship.
Like casual
Yes,
friendship
yes,
before
yes.
romantic relationship.
I was responding to that. I said yes, it's possible, but
Hmm.
you know the way we were propounding, so it took us so many different places.
Yeah.
You know, and that was why I had to make this correction because somebody talked about undressing. Said there are some similarities, and her similarities you were referring to were, for example, you will not undress yourself, all right? When you know that the person has the mindset to have intimate relationship with you, all right? But equally so, you also not undress yourself to someone that is having casual relationship with you, all right? And let me make this point. Um, this let assume because I tried to describe that earlier on. Let assume that there are some ugly past. This girl has a very ugly past that she shared with this boy in their casual relationship, and this boy also has some ugly past that he shared with this girl during their casual, relationship or friendship. But the fact is, the, that this guy can come up and tell this girl, say, look, I want us to go deeper into our relationship. I want us to upgrade it. I want to marry to you, all right? And she was talking about, will he ever trust me? Actually, come on, it's completely out. He knew about that already. You told him it. In spite of that, he decided that he's going to marry to you. He wants to spend the rest of his life with you. And that. He's not looking at that. My brother, there is no girl outside there that is free. Whether she told you all her secret or not, she has her past. Whether he told you all his secret or not, he has his past. If you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, find a person that you love. Find a person that you like. And don't be afraid to tell them what you want. All right? If the person says, well, I told him my past before, come on, leave that. This guy has learned that. You told him it, and with that knowledge, he still came to you and said, look, I'm going to marry to you. You think he will still not trust you? People change. People change. If he's going to run your past in his heart for the rest of his life, why must he come to embarrass you to marry to you? And vice versa. Right?
That's why we are
I
humans.
don't forget that I'm a free guy, I'm a free thinker, and I believe that people must marry to who they love, who they like, and if I like her, I will tell her. In spite of what I know about her past.
No.
All right, she can
And I think that's what we are saying.
correct most of the
And
mistake that I made. And like I
and the
If
said,
thing
you
is
if
that
if
I
you
like
love her,
some of these mistakes are being made by young girls and young boys because they don't believe that somebody is outside there that is ready to accept them as they are to marry to them.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your point.
Thank you, brother.
Okay. Trying
so
to
Rufus, this is the reason why
understand.
we stand with our point and we say, if you want the lady, if you're interested in marrying her,
Don't get too close.
don't say I'm trying to be her friend for 2 3 years before I plan to marry her. Go straight up and say, I'm interested in you. I want us to be, a friend first. We can establish a friendship, get to know each other better, and then we can take that friendship to the next level. It's straight up. You show that you are more confident in what you want. You're not assuming, you're not trying other girls at the same time. And you're going straight for what you want. As compared to come and say, let me pretend to say her friend, because that is total pretense. That's
Yeah.
lies. You
Just
know
flexible.
deeply that you want to marry this lady, but you come and say, okay, I'll be her friend for the first 1 year, get to know her very well, get to know all her secrets and stuff, and then you make it look and say, today when we talk about secret, we actually trying to hide the secret. No, the issue is not about the secret. The person who's marrying you will actually get to know your secret. The reality is, when you guys start talking, you talk about those deep things about yourself. it's good that the person know it before you can go further.
Okay,
But it's a
Constance.
total different mindset when we're
Director,
just friends as
one
compared to
of
marriage.
the wonderful females we have in the media. Constance, welcome.
Well, thank you, Rufus. Thank you so much.
So how is it with you?
We thank God
God money you, eh?
has always been my name.
Okay, so what's
Leon,
the deal? You been following the
Noriga, what's up?
narrative. Yeah, Joe, what are you doing?
Hey, Constance.
What's
How are
happening?
you doing?
Yeah, but I mean, it's such a great topic. I must say, it's for people who are in relationship. And am I in a relationship to talk about that? Have I been? Yes. So once you've been in a
Joe,
relationship,
not drawing line. Oh.
I'll enter in the.
Constance, not drawing line. You said, am I in a relationship? You say, yeah. Was I in a relationship? Yes. So
So
who are
I
you?
say
Not get it
this to
straight.
me. I mean to check. I say this to me, whether I am or any person is, either way, a person has been in a relationship. And so,
Yeah.
what was the actual question again?
So from your standpoint, are you out or you are in?
If I am in a relationship, I have to leave.
Okay, we get it straight now. So you are in a relationship. So let's speak out on your own understanding about the topic.
Well, it's a matter of individuality. What works for John cannot work for Paul. What works for Paul cannot work for John. So I am speaking on my own opinion and my own experience. Whatever I say, it's coming from me. So it's my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the question whether friendship, you have to start a friendship first before you enter a relationship, or you just have to be with the person. But what works for me is, I think if we are to be realistic and we're dating way back, this whole be a friendship, be a friends with the person, be a friend with the person. You can be a friend with the person at the end of the day, the whole thing will not work. So it's just a matter of, the both of you deciding. Because I can be friend with Mark and then we get married, we end up outgrowing each other. And it's very understandable because we are two different people from different backgrounds. Also, I cannot be friend with him. As a matter of fact, this whole relationship thing is like a contract or something, but that's another conversation for another day. So I can be with somebody right now who is not even my friend, and we can grow to become better. We can grow to know each other, and our relationship can become better. So this whole thing again is a matter of individuality. I believe that either way it can work, but
So
it's
on the scale.
advisable to know a person, because sometimes if you don't know a person and then you end up being with them again, what works for you works for you. Sometimes you can end up knowing a person, people change, situation makes people change. Maybe Mark has the money, I've been knowing him for like forever, and then all of a sudden he has the money, he's a whole new person, right? So I can say what works for me is, I mean, I can be friend with you, I cannot be friend with you. At the end of the day, once I'm happy, once you're happy, it's okay.
Yeah.
So my question, okay.
That's why I come in, Liam, before you come in. A friend of mine a few weeks ago brought this to my attention. She said this guy, when they were in Liberia, they were best of friends, and close, like as in close. There's nothing
Right.
like a romantic relationship. But guess what? When this guy had the opportunity, he left from Liberia. He went for studies in England. The fellow, while on that side, a sister wanting to check on her brother, they better change the story around. Because in England now, he say, I you I want us to have a relationship. So she was shocked. He said, come on, man, we are brothers and sisters now. You want relationship with me? After all, this is somebody she have given a girlfriend to. May possibility exists that he had a girlfriend or several girlfriends in a friendship. So now, because he outside of Liberia, like Joetta said, the condition can change, the atmosphere will change, and the mentality may also change. Come in, Leon.
I think that's some of the conditions we're giving to the fellow that called on the line. So your own position, Joetta, for the sake of the conversation, the topic of the discussion, which one you prefer? You start a friendship, casual friendship, get to know each other without no
I
intention
don't
of
want.
couple later on, then tomorrow will change, or
At first, no. I'd rather be in the relationship and get to know you as a person. I don't want my friend. I mean, again, what works for John doesn't work for Paul. What works for Paul doesn't have to work for John. I want to get into something that I can learn more about the person. But again, I stand with the fact that I want to get into something that I can learn, not just my friend or being with my friend and then okay, this is a situation. You're my friend. We already know each other. Contemporary. What is that famous quote? Closeness
Temporarily.
breed something like that.
so why you scared of? Why you scared? What are you afraid of that making you not want to be friendly with a man for the person you know before you start a relationship?
I mean, again, it's what works for me. I don't want to be in front of my.
why, why you guys always skipping this? So you want to shoot a shot? You shoot your
Shoot
shot,
it straight.
and she get it out of the back of her mind that that's the direction you're
Yeah,
coming in.
where we
So if
coming.
your outlet is snake in the green grass,
Yeah.
bro,
No.
at the end of the day, she said,
In
no.
fact, we ladies have a tendency of friend zoning people. So if you say you want to be my friend, quote unquote, I will friend zone you, and you yourself will be uncomfortable. And now you start to develop feelings for me. But no, in my mind, you're already in
Yeah,
that friend
this
zone.
in that
So
zone.
there's no way I'm going to right away
Remove you.
open it. And if I try to, it's going to break our friendship, and then we become, one thing. If you have a relationship with your friend, and if it doesn't work, it's hard for you guys to be friends again. It's never going to work again as friendship. So you have to be very careful of breaking a friendship in the name of relationship, or on the set, I want to be with you, fun boy, I want to be with you, fun girl, I want to be with you. Very
Straight
All
up.
easy.
right, all right. Let's hear that, Joetta. Let's hear you, man. You were in flight when you went off. Yeah, let's hear you now.
Yeah, I said that I think how good. If you want a person, tell us a person, what I because I think how to make you feel every you know what was saying and I know what was saying in a favorite was saying then I me or rather just or say I need to we go do some lecture and tell our people can me so that we lecture I go do we lecture see what I can have like a year at school like you would do me or that or rather friendly but you want me and I said like it's okay if I want to make it quiet I want to see make it quiet for you power
Fair.
when they go out the way they say when they go call me for my lunch money I go there for it you ask me come do it say that I go my friend you say that for I say what you see you say don't work for you don't work for you they just don't believe for you don't work for you you be me what do
It may be spoiling it.
well, I don't want you. I feel like I never told me just really only say well you say you did me this time you go to the office or you say you did it time you say when you come to the office you will get the two then just to do so we are very want them and I go you when we cut my own say oh you know you and you go forward you step when you step enjoy yourself
And they playing jealousy.
Why you not tell me? You
Yeah,
should
what's
have
it?
special. So So that's why
Exactly.
so I wanted to tell you about, I said church in my mind here. I figured if I say you, not just here for me. I said, well, just here for you. If you want me to tell me everything, and now I can be good, I love to you again. Because I want to be know about what I got best of friends, not love to. So I will manage to be in love now. So you see the last thing now. If you want a person to be breathed, you want a person to, any step I tell you will mean no, me will swear. But I will back there. Any step I take, you will try and follow me, you me to ultimately, I don't know what they up me, and they don't know what they, I think what me, not me, we just wait, so we just wait, so we just wait. But you don't just want my guy, but say, yeah, guy, I'm asking you to now, I tell you, what you got me now. So what did I get asking? One time I said, yeah, really, so I said, now, no one will not love me now. I'm not going to be me, like me, and shit. So I was, she's not to love me now. You know what I get out of a feeling point. Then you say you want me to get out of a feeling point. So I will love now. I will do it.
You see?
You see that?
He's
Okay,
he's buying his own opportunity. Go straight, shoot your shot, him do it. He start beating around the
okay,
bush.
but yeah, the next for an opportunity, you see,
Yeah.
she a shot and need a judo to decide
But
when she
yeah.
will.
But there was a point. There was a point the man made. The man said that they think that he wasn't prepared to shoot a shot, but the case is that he was afraid, and it's so bad going to a war where you have already defeated yourself power before the battle. So he said, let me get close, after the connection. But she saw herself. She saw herself. That part, he was not successful, but she saw herself wherein she realized that he wanted God. She was the one who came up with it. Shouldn't be like, the way you behaving like you are one of my sparrow. And he said, oh, yes, it is true about this, about that. Yes, it's true. He loves, but at least there's a link.
And one of the things here is this, Leon, everybody, let's understand. The condition sometimes, your status sometimes cause you to hold back your feelings for somebody. Let's take for instance, if this girl has, a
I
parent
beg
have
to
money.
differ. I beg to differ.
I come in every land now.
Go.
This girl parent have money, right? I come in, you get there. And they get parent do have money.
Yeah.
And you are a very poor boy, you don't have the 15 cent for yourself, right? And you have interest in the girl. To go around that girl to tell her that you want her, you firstly looking at yourself. Am I presentable? Can this girl really get in line, when I go stay in front to tell her I want her? Will she agree? So let me begin with the friendship. Like my friend who told me that the guy was of late approach her after being friends. The girl parents have good status, and you understand. He never had. He was a poor boy around here, but he had the opportunity to travel. So he took her as a sister when he was here because he needed one or two sheets to throw, lay my hand and stuff like that. Now he travel, he can afford, he's a big boy now, and she's staying abroad. That's why when he on that side, he feels that he have the bravery to tell her whatever he holds in his heart for her. So that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes your condition can make you can burn your own feelings. Constant, what do you say?
I think there's this one thing.
Mm.
If you consistently hide or you're not able to express yourself to a lady, that's a turn. If you can't express yourself, in fact, there's one thing about love we have to understand is that we cannot intellectualize.
I wanted to come to my comfort zone. So I'm here
You
now.
there now?
It's very clearly stated. I mean, I don't know who made the song said it's better to express yourself right away, that the person decides if they actually want to be with you or not. Because it's an option, it will always be an option. If a person wants to be with you, your condition doesn't matter. You can be the poorest
Because of
and
that sunset.
a person who is, how do you call the poorest destitute, if that is a word.
Mm-hmm.
If that girl you should be with you, right? So condition doesn't isn't always the point, but a man who is confident, A man who knows what he wants, who goes to this lady, express himself. Sometimes even if we not what you want, yeah, go ahead. Right, you're confident can it can create that atmosphere. Okay, maybe one or the one way or the other. But if you keep hiding your feelings in the name of okay, I will just be friend of as for me, it doesn't work for me. Once you be my friend, think that I'll put you in friend zone, you will stay in that friend zone like forever. And if you ever try to say it's not gonna work. Again, that's me. Maybe I'm trying to get her name. Muku. Maybe Muku say, no, you know what? To befriend my spouse. I like to befriend you from a friendship level or I end up being with you. That's what works for me.
Before you came on, that was exactly what I said.
Interestingly.
Yeah, I don't want you to be my friend and then I start to have intimate relationship with you. It wouldn't work because you already in that space. You already at that position
And
as my friend.
that's what I said. We will friend zone you. I think it's a general perspective for ladies. We will friend zone you. And you will
Yeah.
give us all your money with you are our friend. So it's better you stay
For me, I'm kind of different.
It's
I don't
about
eat my
time.
money if I
It's
don't want
about
them.
time. Joetta and Muku, it's
Mm.
about time that you guys try to change the perception of the ladies side.
Unfortunately, I cannot change the
I'm
perception
not
anymore.
forcing
I've
you.
been
I just
married
want
for
you to see
13 years.
reason. I want you to see reason to do that.
I can't
I
do that.
general perspective. I did not even say it's me and Mukus.
Hmm.
But
Seriously.
you see, she escaped the camera. Muku first did mention that prior to your arrival. And Leon also accepted that, and he said that zooms that women do place you.
Mhm.
And definitely when you came on, that was the same thing you said, and
And
you guys are not together.
and let me
So
say
that
this:
shows that.
a woman will meet a man, and she know right at the start
If she wants to be
if she
with him.
wants to be with him, if
If
she want to knock him, or she just want to flirt with him. I'm telling you. But just that with the culture that we from, women cannot go to a man and tell them, "I like you. I want to sleep with you." They will look down on you. But
these
for
girls
me,
I beg to
but for
differ with
me, if I
them.
was single and I was still in that my young age,
Mhm.
I don't mind doing it. I can tell you, I love you. I want to date you, or I just want to have fun. Hmm. So if you come to me as a friend, I put you in that friendship zone. We're there, and you turn up to be my brother. No, seriously, you turn up to be my brother. So that intimate, I mean, when you start to think about wanting to have that intimate relationship with me, you will even drive me away. You will. Mhm.
So 0887 105 105 0778 are numbers you can call and to weigh in. Let's hear your own. We are speaking of this. You think you can have the friendship? Is it advisable to have
For
friendship
you not
before?
bring the topic what you are supposed to bring, give me for Saturday night, for Saturday morning. You
We
don't
can
bring
still
the
do
topic
it.
on Love FM.
We can still do it. 0778 are the numbers to call. We shortly be winding down the curtains on the conversation, the afternoon conversation here on Law FM. We have Noriga. Noriga is here with us. We have Joetta Constant Joetta. She's from State Radio and Television. We have Leon Taz. This man is multi-talented. Of
That's my
course, he
baby
plays.
this so Rufus.
Yes,
My baby
he
came to
plays there.
America, he called me straight.
Yeah, he plays there in
Business
the
are here. He thought
USA.
I was still in Charlotte.
We also have Muku Oluma Agu. She's here as well.
Yeah.
The whole house is filled. We are talking about something very important. You know, Liberia is where we are now. every little thing now we put politics inside until we're forgetting about our own selves.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
forgetting about our own growth. There are things that are happening right under our own eyes. We don't even pay attention to them. We focus on the politics and living out our relationships, it crumbling. Then we dead there. I will say, we there, we don't want to talk about what if the government bringing in.
Mother.
I wait to when
Y'all
your
don't y'all
relationship
don't
there,
start. Y'all don't start.
when your relationship there is crumbling. So we thought it wise to spice it up. That's why we, as media practitioners, we are there
Mhm.
to soften the ground. We are there to give you comfort when necessary. We are there to entertain, educate, and inform. So this is the informative aspect on a social note, so that you build the family. So Joetta, yeah. So, you said, oh, you in relationship. I thought somebody would throw the shot.
You
For
create
me,
for now, but
for me,
you
you can shoot your shot right here.
No, you married a baby, Papa baby.
Look at the
Leon is
bomb posting my
see.
career on
I come
live
here.
TV.
I'm married. Leon is married. Muku is married. So the two singles.
No, Constance says she on her way to get married. Oh, small, small.
So
Constant, take
that's
your
it.
time, oh. You're missing nothing. The only thing you're missing is
No,
when I say it right now, then Rufa will say, eh, go. The only thing you're missing, ma, that's the regular sex.
Mm.
That's the only thing you're missing. Leon, am I lying?
but even in the marriage, it
I
can be
just
regular like
playing.
that.
Who
So,
told you sometimes it can be
so,
regular? Oh,
okay. Mm. So we are discussing.
Let's stick to the topic.
I'm
Let's
just playing.
discuss.
Y'all know how Rufa
So
said I can be now. We just playing.
is it better to be friends first before entering a romantic relationship? If
No.
you're out there, you have your own points, your opinions, you can share it.
And let us share the live too.
0887 105 105 0778 665073. 0887 105 105 0778 665073 are the numbers to call. Or you following us via the live feed on Facebook, Love TV Live. Leave your comments. We'll read them out for you. Constance Joetta is here. Muku Oluma Agu is here. Leon Sintas is here. Of course, Julian Noriga is here, and I'm here so we can have the time. Maybe you need some kind of advice. You got a friend right now. I know this situation is in the in the closet of somebody. After they build this friendship, then the man coming out to tell her say he want relationship. So she thinking we can help you in this line. So guys, this is it. As
Yeah,
we are
they can
waiting.
even use the show right now and say I just listened to the show and they said I should come and express myself. So before we go further, let me just let you know on everything I've been doing here, all the passing around. Because I want us
Too
to
easy.
start something. I was scared to tell you initially, but Rufus then just told me on the show, so I decided to come and tell you straight up. But it's better you say it. All of the women we had here on the show, or we have here on the show with us, they just told us that they would prefer you coming to say it from the start, or else they will put you in the friend zone. Now, for you to get
And
out of the
here
friend zone,
to be friends with not friend bro. All the thing you got me in relationship, but you not friends with that all. All the thing you be
And
talking your lip.
Rufus, the thing about friend zone, I think to every man listening right now,
Hmm.
try not to get there.
Wow.
Because even if in your mind that you're in love, in fact, you guys are in a whole relationship, to that lady, you are just a brother. You are just a good friend. That's what I mentioned. Even if you're giving her everything, to her, it's coming, okay, he's being nice to me because we've been friends for quite a while now. We're close friend and all of that. That's how it's gonna be. Even if you try, that's how it's gonna be. And if you dare try to tell her, it depends. If she's in love with you, that's
She will
another
relieve you
story.
of that friend zone.
That's another story. Because I know there are two people who can be in love, and then I don't know, maybe circumstances are making them not to want to get together, or people have knew them too much to be friend, so they can come out and say, okay, we're together and all of that. But it's best you tell that woman right on set than for you to wait for. I don't know when you're gonna wait for it, but it's gonna be terrible. Fix it from the beginning to all men listening. Fix it from the beginning. That's all I can say. Oh, if you
Yeah.
dare try and do otherwise, I'm sorry for you.
So you start from the yeah, you say now, let me get the clarity for the people who are married now, so it's not for me. Let me get the clarity for our single man.
Right.
Yeah. So now we got listen. If you want, Constant is saying, if you want this person, you have interest in this person, tell her to the face, let her get to know. If even you still be around, pampering her, wanting her to agree, begging her, but she have the at the back of her mind that you have an intent for you to have a relationship, isn't it?
From the word go.
In fact, chances are she might be in love with you as well.
Is
No,
it?
but sometimes too, let's say this. Sometimes if a woman is with another person, right? And
Mm.
then she's dating, she let's say she's friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
She might probably date you because she wants to get back at her partner. She probably might want to use you
Do
as a
women do
rebound.
that?
Women do that. Trust me, I've done it before. So just relax, girl. Relax. Chill.
Get your talking.
Not so
Get your
much.
talking, brother.
When,
I'm
when, when,
getting
the, le-
talking.
when the legend is talking, you relax.
I'm getting.
So, but I'm
Moko na
saying
ya boy.
this. Have you no, honestly, sometimes you might be in a relationship and you're not being treated right. And you got a friend and you know this person has a crush on you. You will give in to get back to that person. I see people that do that. Let's forget about me. People do it. So you, the friend, if you are sincerely in love with this person and you have not said it to them, and this person maybe realize it, or maybe you come to them and tell them, and they be like, no, and later on come back to you, you have to be very careful. They're probably trying to use you as a rebound.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yes,
Wow.
it
So
happens.
somebody is asking, this person said, good afternoon. How everyone doing today? Please, I want to know where relationship starts from. And it comes from Jusu Dennis, who writes from Pipeline Road. Jusu want to know where relationship starts from.
I think relationship start from relationship. The
It
No,
beginning.
starts from
no, it starts from talking,
interaction.
interacting, and talking stage.
I know where he's trying to go. His point is
Friendship.
you got to know the person. You start a friendship. No, it's not the case of as what we're trying to say.
Exactly.
If you want a person, you will get another person. You will start that communication, and you will lead on to the end result. But if the person is becoming your friend, that is, we get to know each other. No sense of relationship.
Okay, somebody's on the line. Hello?
Yes, hello, Iras once again. Your brother in the studio that trying to beat around the bush. The question the gentleman asked online settle it all. Where does relationship begin? It begins from friendship. It begins from friendship yesterday. It begins from friendship today. It will begin from friendship tomorrow. So don't beat around the bush. Anywhere you carry it, that is where you will finally learn.
Now, that the issue you have, we have the nomenclature of friendship, right? But let's understand there are levels of friendship. Let's understand it too. There are levels of friendship.
I may just have an acquaintance with this person, but I'm not into that person. I see hello, hello.
But let's understand the nature of friendship before we say
So that is friend,
relationship
that is
starts.
the
The
like
color
like
to the
one of the
color
things
on
that
the
Shirley
line
said. It begins from talking. I also agree. So that is what you're talking
is an
about. So
interaction.
just hello, hello. That's the talking. The relationship can begin from there.
That doesn't
You
necessarily
speak to me
means
today.
friendship.
You know, yesterday spoke to me. Today, after tomorrow.
We are not
And
friends.
what?
Exactly.
We are
So
not
what?
friends. I speak to you today, tomorrow I speak to you. We will not speak, but we are not
And me
friends.
with friends.
So
I
for the
think we are
relationship
acquaintance,
that
acquaintance,
will
not even
blossom in the
associate,
future to
not
be
even
No,
friendship,
associate,
has to begin from
acquaintance, you know.
friendship. That's what we are saying.
we have to clarify the
it,
meaning of
it,
friendship.
that you are just being gentle to speak. So some people don't speak to their friends. Some people walk on the street, you speak to them, they don't speak to anybody. They just
Speaking
tell them
to
to
you
speak to
doesn't
you.
make you my friend.
But other people,
You
you
can
speak
you
to
can
them,
even know the person for more than 3 years. It still
It
doesn't make you
doesn't
my
make you my
one or two
friend.
times a day, 1 or 5 times a week, they return the greetings. And gradually, that greetings will grow into knowing the person,
So
that,
here we are now. The question that is attached to this whole thing here is this. My question to you:
yes,
what is your definition of friendship?
okay, all right. Now, my
A
definition of
practical
friendship
definition, not a
when
Webster
it comes to
definition.
the discussion this afternoon would be having mutual respect, having mutual understanding, uh, having this common knowledge or common understanding between us, whether it's about greetings, whether it's about uh, uh, meeting on the job place, whether it's about meeting at the school, whether it's about meeting at the church, all right? But just having that knowledge, acquaintance, that is quote unquote my definition of the friendship, that we're talking about.
So now, on this topic, we ask a very simple question: is it better to be friends? When we say friends, not just hello, hello,
hello,
or
hello.
we in the same church makes you my
Oh, in
friend.
the same school, I
All
know
right.
you three
Yes.
years now.
Yeah, we must have some cordiality, some
Yep.
inner relationship that that that
Yep.
that that, that, that trickles the feelings and other things that comes with it. And you understand?
Yep.
But I just see you. Oh, hello, tomorrow, or we in the same office. The man and myself can be in the office, we speak, but he's not my friend.
No.
All right.
Yeah. So attaching this, the friend that we are talking about is getting closer to this
Yeah,
person that you have
we can say
common,
mutual bond. You
yeah,
guys have a
mutual
mutual
bond.
the
Yeah,
hand.
you have that mutual bond. Then you want to take that mutual bond from there and bring romanticism inside. That's what we're talking
Well,
about.
well. So it's possible, like I said earlier on. So let's take the definition of the friendship to be what you just said. So I would then say yes, it's true, because I actually called to validate the question, the
The
question
question
that was asked,
asks,
by somebody when they said what does friendship, what the relationship begins. It begins from friendship. So when you are taking the definition of friendship based upon what you just said, then I would also say yes, that is what it begins from. All right, and so it's very good to get married to someone who is a friend, someone you that have
Okay,
access to, then
what's the name of
married
the
to
caller?
somebody who and you
Joyta,
happen
you
have
want to
any
check
type of
here.
friendship
Somebody's
to
having a
just
bad
call the person
feedback.
tomorrow.
Not
And
me.
like the
You don't
lady
think
was
that your
saying in
headphones?
studio there, I
Mm-mm.
would also want to say that the object of going into intimate relationship or marrying to somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with tomorrow, will have to make the both of you to have some kind of relationship, before it can go to that level. So
Agree,
whether
but it's
that is
not
a
friendship.
casual relationship, that requested for intimate relationship, or you just met the person where you have no casual friendship in time past, and you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, you will have to of casual friendship. What that is, you have to know one another. Know my name, I know your name, you know one or two of my brothers, I know one or
That
two
is
of your
not
sisters,
friendship.
That is
grandparents,
not
I have to know
friendship.
your parents, where do you live, what are your hobbies, what are the things you like, what do you really like to read, when you're spending your time, by yourself, which church you go to, who are your friends,
That's
It's
getting
still
to
what
know
not
a
do you
friendship.
do,
person. It's
right?
still not
So,
friendship.
I mean, those are the things that you will just generally want to know, in courtship. But some people will already know it. And let me respond to one of the ladies. She made one statement I was calling, but then you didn't put it on. She said that she believes, I'm talking about the lady that was saying, it's an individuality something. And one works for Paul, the other works for John. That's the lady I'm referring to.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying that for her, she would prefer to learn from her, about this person in a relationship, or what she was saying. And so I believe personally that it's good to learn, when you are in from somebody who you are in relationship with,
Oh.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
before you enter a relationship with that person.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Jota, you want to respond?
I didn't even get his last statement.
He was actually talking about what you stated. So he said, in doing that,
I think the
you have to
guy
think
it's
about individual
is not
perception, the way his individual
grasping
thinks.
he's not grasping the exact conversation we're having. We're saying, if you're still listening, hypothetically speaking, you now the guy, we're best friends. We've been friends for 5 years, 10 years. All of a sudden, you came to me and say, I like you, I want to be with you, other than just being friends. For me, that's not going to work. Because in my mind, you are a brother. You are a close friend that I've created that image in my mind that okay, this is off limits. In fact, I think Moku mentioned something that to an extent gave you somebody to be with. What on earth would you think I want to be with you then? So that is the kind of friendship we're talking about. We're not talking that I met this guy, we start to talk, and then okay, that is friendship to you. Once we're interacting, that means that is friendship. In fact, that is it's in line with dating or so, because you get to know the person, and then you start to have intimate relationship with the person. That is courtship right there. But for me to be friend with you already, then you can't say you want me. You better stop it.
And that's why we define friendship in it. Previously, he said mutual bond. If you have
He
that
doesn't
mutual bond
he
with
doesn't
somebody,
understand where we're coming from.
you guys are friends. But before going back to the question what the person asks, where does relationship start? It doesn't start from friendship, as per the question that the person asked previously. No, it started from maybe acquaintance. I got to know the person. Now, I get to know more about the person. They also get to know more about me. Then we kick up from there and we started a relationship. And then after we initiate the relationship, like for me right now, my wife is my best friend. So we have a very good friendship in our home. The way we interact with each other, the way we talk, we share secrets with each other, those things happen with us. We are already a couple. As compared to before starting this thing, you say, okay, let me get to know this person, let me establish this bond as a friend with this person. And don't get it wrong, that hello hello thing is not friendship. I pass there, every day I see the person, say me with friend it. No.
I mean, even tell you right, say what he done our friendship.
Eh, that because we stay in the same community for 10 years, so me with friends.
Exactly.
Okay, man. Time is fast spent. Noriga, okay, we start from them, then we come in house.
The line is buffering.
Yeah.
I think it's the folks on the radio side.
Yeah, we're losing Rufus then.
Rufus, you can hear me? Everybody has been harmonized. Only the two USA people here.
Okay.
Everybody has been harmonized. Only the two USA people are on.
Yeah, Mugu is you bring harmonization, yeah?
No, but honestly, man, Liberia need to be do better with the network. They don't even have 4G.
The fire GSM company 3K, 3K.
Only 2G, you got 2G.
We begging you, please. Don't fire my game.
2G.
Let's get a
Oh,
party
yeah.
comment, Fuku. Let's hear you.
So, but it's always an honor to be on. I got your message. I'm like, why Rufus calling me for? But it's always an honor. You know, when it comes to these things, I always like to be a part of it,
Yeah.
that we can be able to enlighten the minds of our people. So it's an honor, and I meant to come home and take a bath and sleep, but I found myself on Love FM. But
Yeah.
yeah, so nice to meet you guys. I'm always open, and Leon, you need to come on Saturday once in a while and join the conversation. And Rufus, I know I will see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Mhm. So that's it.
Leon.
And nice to meet you, my brother.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you as well, Mugu. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Leon Tass. Mr. Tass, I hear you.
Thank you, Mugu, for the invitation. And I'm going to honor the invitation.
And tell my daughter-in-law you safe and she's safe.
She knows that. She was there when we
Okay.
talked.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. The topic was a nice one today. My position there is I don't think you should establish friendship with a person before later trying to turn it into a relationship. Most times it doesn't work. And I think be confident, be the man, make the move,
Shoot the
go
shot.
shoot the shot. If you're going for it, go for it. Yeah,
And make sure you take a 3 point.
straight. don't
It's
be
over.
around the bush. Uh-huh. Yeah. So thank you, Rufus, for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Yeah, it's
it
quite a
as often
pleasure.
as we can, man. Yeah, keep the bomb. Let's keep the bomb. Okay, Jota is back. Jota, let's get a party comment.
Well, as a sucker for love, as someone who believes that
As a
love is
what?
a beautiful thing,
So-called love.
and no one dares try to
I
intellectualize.
just heard something. I gotta tell my baby as a sucker of love.
Hey, no, 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 no.
Love is a beautiful thing.
It
And
is
then coming
beautiful.
back to the conversation, please, if you're a man, tell that woman right away so that you can fix it from the onset. Don't create an atmosphere where you think that you might be doing this or doing that, and then all of a sudden you expect her to bow down. It doesn't work like that. If you like her, there's a possibility that she might like you, and it takes two to mingle.
To
So
tango.
do your thing and do it on the onset. But if you wait for you to be put in the friend zone, sincerely apologize
You regret
for
it.
whatever feeling you might be feeling. It is your fault, and you must bear the consequences.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Thank you. Let's get a party. Let's get a party. Being friends first allow you to explore more together. It was nice having me on today's edition of the afternoon conversation. The name is Julian Rick. I like to say good afternoon from my end, and do have yourself a pleasant and wonderful weekend. Yeah, Rana Wiga was here with me, Muku Oluma Agu, Leon Sitas, Constance Joetta. We all had a time to talk about this. Indeed, we need to take up time to talk about these social things to relieve us of the stress of political, chicana, other kind of stuff. If we can put our minds and start to do the things around us first, politics won't overcome us. Politics won't oversee what we do here. Let's keep the peace and play safe. Like I always say to you, there are two things in this life you always be remembered for: the problems you create and the problems you solve. And we must take responsibility of two things in our lives: our fortune and that of our misfortune. And I end up with Mahatma Gandhi. He said, and I quote, "The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing will surface to solve most of the world's problems," unquote. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I lead and others follow. For as among equals, of course, I'm destined for greatness. The program Afternoon Conversation takes its weekend break to be back here, God willing, on Monday. Have yourselves a pleasant day. Bye-bye.